You can make a list of thousands of things your friends, your coworkers, and Aunt Susan have told you that you have to do in Disney World on your trip, but we've narrowed it down to the 50 you gotta do at least once. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. There are some things we do each and every Disney World trip: ride your favorite ride, eat at your favorite restaurant. But with so much to see and do, you probably haven't done everything. No matter who you are or what your Disney World vacation looks like, these are the things you're gonna want to do at least once. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single one of these, head to disneyfoodblog.com/50best, 50best, for a free printable download of our full list of must-dos. Just sign up for our free newsletter and we'll send all the latest Disney news and planning tips right to your inbox so you stay up to date on all the details. And you get this free printable with our 50 things you gotta do at least once. All right, here we go. Number 1, dine with the characters. Even if you're not a huge character fan, everyone should go to at least one character meal. There are so many different options. There's bound to be one you can handle, and there's probably one you're gonna love. There are fancy prefix meals with Snow White and the Evil Queen at Artist Point and Wilderness Lodge. It's very, very delicious. Or Mickey and the gang in the most adorable costumes ever at Topolino's Terrace at Riviera Resort. There are all-you-can-eat buffet meals. Go to Tusker House and Animal Kingdom, Chef Mickey's at the Contemporary, Akershus and EPCOT, and casual family-style meals where the food is brought to your table, like my favorite, Garden Grill in EPCOT. We have a video all about the character meals at Disney World if you need help picking one that's right for you. Character meals right now are a bit trickier though. They're only happening at Topolino's Terrace, Garden Grill, and Hollywood and Vine in Hollywood Studios, but more will likely return soon, so make sure that's on your list. Number 2, see behind the scenes. If you're interested in Disney history or just how the magic happens, there are plenty of behind the scenes tours you can take to learn a little bit more about the parks. The Keys to the Kingdom tour will take you behind the scenes in Magic Kingdom, including a tour of those utilidors, which are the tunnels beneath the park we keep telling you about. There are tours for every interest, even if that interest isn't necessarily Disney World itself. Behind the Scenes in EPCOT will take you on a tour of EPCOT's greenhouses, and there are several Animal Kingdom tours that will get you up close with the animals. All right, number 3 is the Mountain Challenge. If you're all about the rides, you definitely want to take on this challenge. It's riding Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, and Big Thunder Mountain all in one day. Now, if that seems a little too easy, add on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, not quite a mountain, but we'll count it. Or once park hopping returns, add on a ride on Expedition Everest to up that thrill factor. Number 4 is attending an EPCOT festival. This is my favorite. With 4 festivals to pick from, which are basically running year-round at this point, let's be honest, it's pretty easy to add a day at an EPCOT festival to your to-do list. Festival of the Arts typically runs January through February, which, by the way, we here at DFB shorten to FARTS because it's easier to write. Then the Flower and Garden Festival runs March through June. Food and Wine Festival runs August through November, maybe. You never know. This year it's crazy. And Festival of the Holidays usually runs from November through December. All right, number 5 is ride the classics. Even if you think, oh, those are little kid rides, you really should take some time to ride the iconic classic Disney rides like It's a Small World, Peter Pan's Flight, and Dumbo. These are a part of Disney history, and at Disney, no one's gonna judge you for riding a kid's ride. Number 6 is stay park open till park close. You'll be exhausted, but it sure is fun. Arrive early, stay late, take some time to relax in the park, and enjoy being one of the first to arrive and the last to leave. By the way, right now, since the parks aren't open all that long, it's real easy to do. Number 7, rope drop all the parks. You're likely going to do it at Hollywood Studios in order to ride Rise of the Resistance right now, but try it everywhere. There are lower crowds first thing in the morning, meaning you can get more done more quickly before the other park goers arrive. By the way, if you're not sure what rope drop means, it means the very, very opening of the park, and they used to actually drop a literal rope. All right, ride Rise of the Resistance is number 8. You have to experience this new ride. It's truly mind-blowing, even if you're not a Star Wars fan. Plan to get up early to get to the park before it opens to have the best shot at grabbing a boarding pass for the virtual queue. You'll need that in order to ride, and there's no standby line for this ride. So 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. are when you can get a boarding pass right now, but if you're watching this a million years in the future, be sure to check Disney Food Blog. We'll have the correct time frames whenever your future self is listening to this. All right, number 9, eat some iconic Disney snacks. Dole Whip, Mickey bars, school bread, the list goes on and on. We even have a video of the 50 iconic eats you've got to try in Disney World. Basically, anything Mickey shaped counts, but you got a ton of options and you should try at least one on your trip. Number 10, splurge on dinner. Victoria and Albert's at the Grand Floridian, a AAA fine dining restaurant, is the top of the top, but there are plenty of places to splurge. Go fancy or go for a character meal, whatever you want. There are plenty of restaurants in Disney World that are perfect for celebrating a special occasion or just celebrating Tuesday. Our DFB guide to Walt Disney World dining has reviews of every single Disney World restaurant and our top picks for splurges, along with so much more info to help you plan every aspect of your dining. Get your copy at dfbstore.com and use code YouTube to get a discount on any of our ebooks. Number 11, watch the fireworks over at the castle. This next must-do is a total rite of passage, which is why it's a bummer that they're temporarily suspending fireworks. As soon as it's safe to do so, fireworks will be back in Disney World, we promise. You gotta see the Magic Kingdom fireworks from Main Street at least once though. You'll get the best view and there's just something special about watching them from there. Probably you'll cry, just FYI. Number 12, visit the Monorail resorts. The Monorail resorts are iconic Disney hotels, and a visit is easy to tack on to a Magic Kingdom day because they're right there, right? And the monorail around the Seven Seas Lagoon that also stops at Magic Kingdom. Plus, you're going to want to ride the monorail anyway. Everybody likes to ride the monorail. Grab a snack or a drink at the Contemporary Resort, Polynesian Village Resort, and Grand Floridian Resort, and take a walk around the resort to check out some of the incredible Disney theming. This is a great thing to do on a non-park day too, by the way. Right now, you may need a dining reservation or mobile order if you want to visit a hotel you aren't staying at, but most of the time you're free to visit any Disney resort you'd like just to have a look around. Number 13, take a ride on the Skyliner. Unless you're afraid of heights, the Skyliner is a super fast and unique way to travel around Disney World. Plus, you can check out some other resorts. Ride times are short, 3 to 10 minutes, and you can check out the Riviera, Caribbean Beach, and Art of Animation and Pop Century for a bite to eat or just to take a look around. I personally love the Skyliner, but it is a little bit divisive, so let us know what you think in the comments. Number 14, make a wish at Cinderella's wishing well. On a pathway to the right-hand side of Cinderella Castle, you'll find a wishing well. What better place to make a wish than at the most magical place on earth, right? And what's really cool about this is that Disney donates all the money that ends up in the well, along with all the coins that are tossed into fountains and water rides and everywhere else, to local Central Florida women's and children's charities. So your wish is definitely doing some good. Number 15, see Fantasmic. You'll find Fantasmic at Disney World and Disneyland. It was even at Tokyo Disney Sea for a time. But even if you've seen one iteration of the show, they'll all be a bit different, and it's totally worth seeing them all. Fantasmic is a 20-minute nighttime show in Hollywood studios with water projections, fireworks, and a story that takes you through Mickey's imagination. Number 16, speaking of Mickey, find at least one hidden Mickey. These guys are everywhere. Seriously, you can probably stand anywhere in Disney World and find one. A hidden Mickey is typically 3 circles that make the shape of Mickey's head, but there are ones, like on the top of the drop at Splash Mountain, that are Mickey's profile. One of our favorites is the once-a-year hidden Mickey. It's in the queue of Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, and you'll only see it on November 18th, Mickey's birthday, when the sun shines through the rocks just right. And that is absolutely an official hidden Mickey. The Imagineers made it so that it would do that. Heard that from hidden Mickey guy, Steve Barrett, who's truly amazing. All right, number 17, ride something during the fireworks. Our pick would probably be Big Thunder Mountain Railroad or Dumbo or the Astro Orbiter in Magic Kingdom. Time it right and pick a ride that lets you get a good view of the castle or the sky above, and you'll get to watch the fireworks as you ride. Otherwise, you'll just get some pretty low weights to get on the ride as everyone else is watching the show. Number 18, check out those windows on Main Street. When you're walking down Main Street, be sure to look up. The windows above the shops have a ton of hidden nods to Disney creators and Imagineers who helped to build the parks or had a big impact on the company overall. It's a really nice nod to Disney history that a lot of people don't know about. Number 19, go to a Magic Kingdom party. Magic Kingdom's Halloween and Christmas parties may be canceled this year, but they'll more than likely be back just as soon as things are safe. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party have unique and specialty entertainment and ride overlays you won't experience any other time, along with party exclusive exclusive treats, and more. Number 20 is Fly on a Banshee. Flight of Passage in Animal Kingdom's Pandora may not be the newest ride anymore, but it's still super impressive, and you have to ride it at least once. You've probably never experienced a ride like this. The visuals are stunning, and it's really, really immersive. Even if you typically experience motion sickness on 3D rides, this one doesn't seem to be as triggering as most, and it really is worth it. It's amazing. Even if you don't know what immersive means, once you ride it, you'll understand. Number 21, get a celebration button. One of the only Disney freebies you'll find anymore. You can pick one up at your hotel's front desk or at guest relations in the park, and it'll let everyone know that you're celebrating something special on your trip. Wearing one of these buttons might get you some extra free stuff too, like a free dessert on your birthday, or at least a happy birthday or a congrats from a cast member. Number 22, compliment a cast member. Cast members, which is the term for Disney employees, are incredible. And if they go above and beyond for you, you should help acknowledge it. You can leave a cast compliment at guest relations or by tweeting at Disney Guest Services. Just use the hashtag #CastCompliment and include the cast member's name and where they work, and it'll get passed along. What I love is that they actually give the cast member a certificate that says that you gave them a cast compliment, and then they will actually tweet about it again. I love that. Number 23, learn about Walt. So Disney World, of course, would not exist without Walt Disney, so spend some time on your trip learning about the man who started it all. One Man's Dream is a great walkthrough exhibit in Hollywood Studios where you can learn about the history of the Walt Disney Company and a little about Walt's life. Number 24, buy a pair of ears. There are so many ears to pick from, you'll probably find a pair you like. Sparkly, classic, character or movie inspired, there's something for everyone. There's even fish and chips ears. Or you can go old school and get the ear hat with your name embroidered. You'll find ear or hat shops in all the parks that can do the embroidery. Number 25, skip the rides. Yeah, sounds kind of weird, right? But there's so much going on at Disney World that you should take some time to just look around. Take in the Streetmosphere acts, those are the entertainers in the actual streets of Disney World. And also keep an eye out for the unexpected. Disney's full of special surprises like pop-up characters or other fun and unplanned experiences, so always keep an eye out. Number 26, take a magic shot. Magic shots are special photos that add a little something special after that picture is taken. They're usually taken by PhotoPass photographers. In fact, I think they're always taken by PhotoPass photographers, and you'll find them all over the parks. You may not know what's going to be in your photo until it pops up on your My Disney Experience account, but that's some of the fun. In Galaxy's Edge, you can get a photo with Baby Yoda, and there are also these incredible zoom shots in Magic Kingdom and Galaxy's Edge. And there are usually special holiday and seasonal magic shots too. Just ask some PhotoPass photographers on where to find them. Number 27, see the Dapper Dans. The Dapper Dans are a barbershop quartet who perform in the Magic Kingdom. They've been a part of the park since day one. They perform several times a day, usually on Main Street. During Halloween season, they may perform as the Cadaver Dans, a spooky version of their regular selves, and they are definitely worth checking out. Number 28, drink the blue milk. Blue milk is kind of weird, but it's quickly become an iconic Disney snack. You'll find this Star Wars-inspired beverage in Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios at the Milk Stand. I know, inspired name, right? It's a blend of coconut and rice milk and some kind of fruity, kind of sweet flavors. Some people love it, some people hate it, I hate it, but you gotta try it. You can also get it spiked, or you can get green milk, which has a slightly more perfumey flavor than the blue milk. Number 29 is ride Carousel of Progress. It's the only ride in Disney World that Walt actually touched. It was first a part of the 1964 World's Fair before it went to Disneyland and eventually moved to Disney World in 1975. It's got classic animatronics, a catchy song, and even if you're not into the show, it's a great place to sit and take a break from walking around Magic Kingdom in a little air conditioning. Number 30, of course, meet Mickey Mouse. If meets and greets are still not running when you go to Disney World, you can catch him in character cavalcades or sometimes at the train station and at character meals. You can dine with Mickey at Topolino's Terrace, Garden Grill, Hollywood and Vine, Chef Mickey's opening in December, and when they're back, Tusker House and Ohana. You can meet Mickey in all 4 parks, but the most popular spot is his meet and greet in Magic Kingdom. Number 31, tackle the kitchen sink. If you're a fan of ice cream or giant food challenges, you'll want to head to Beaches and Cream at the Beach Club Resort. The kitchen sink is a big old sundae that's made for at least 4 people and includes 8 scoops of ice cream and every topping in the place. Beaches and Cream is a great restaurant even if you don't want all the ice cream in one bowl. They have a family-friendly menu and of course some smaller sundaes as well. Number 32, get your picture taken in front of the castle. How else will you prove you went to Disney World? PhotoPass photographers are set up in a few spots along Main Street and in the Castle Hub, so you got plenty of options for how close you want to be to the castle for your photo. Number 33, visit every country in the World Showcase. If you're at Disney for the rides, you might not think it's worth it to spend too much time in EPCOT's World Showcase. Even though there are only a few rides in that part of the park, there are still plenty to do and see. Plus, France, China, and Canada have short films to watch. You could spend a full day in World Showcase and not see it all, but definitely take some time to explore a little bit. Number 34, treat yourself to a souvenir. Find something to commemorate your trip. Even if you're not into ears, that's okay. I'm not really either, FYI. Pick up a new coffee mug or a magnet or whatever. It doesn't have to be something expensive, but we do recommend picking up something to remember your vacation. Number 35, eat something you've never tried before. There are a lot of unique eats around Disney World, but in EPCOT, you'll find the most interesting variety. World Showcase features dishes and snacks from all over the world. You can try kakigori, which is shave ice from Japan, baklava in Morocco, tons of fresh French-baked treats. There's so many good things to try, so definitely eat something you've never tried before in Walt Disney World. Number 36, take a boat ride. Lots of opportunities to check this one off the list. The Magic Kingdom Ferry, Friendship boats at EPCOT, Disney Springs boats. There are lots of ways to get out on the water and get where you need to go in a unique way. If you're staying at one of the resorts by Disney's Boardwalk, you can catch a boat to Hollywood Studios and EPCOT. The Magic Kingdom resorts have boat access to the park, and Port Orleans, Saratoga Springs, and Old Key West are all connected to Disney Springs via boat. Check operating times and hours, as many boats are not running at the moment but should be back. Number 37, explore Tom Sawyer Island. This island in the middle of Magic Kingdom is not just for kids, trust us. There are caves and rope bridges to explore or some rocking chairs to just sit and relax. Take some time to get away from the crowds by taking a raft over to this island. During busy times, there's even a little quick service restaurant that may be open if crowds are heavy enough. Number 38, spend some time by the pool. Everyone needs some downtime, and Disney World has some amazing pools. Stormalong Bay at the Yacht and Beach Club Resort is probably the coolest. It's got a sand bottom, great kids play area, lazy river, whirlpool, awesome water slide. Coronado Springs has that awesome pyramid pool, and Caribbean Beach has a pirate-themed pool. Take some time to look at your resort's theming and pool situation if you know you'll be taking a dip. Number 39, dine inside the castle. Right now, there are no princesses at Cinderella's royal table, though Cinderella herself will make a brief appearance. But this is the only way you'll get into the castle itself. This one is definitely a bucket list meal, and it's rather pricey even without the characters. If you have a princess lover, though, it's a no-brainer, and we'd recommend checking it out at least once for the experience of actually spending some time inside the castle. Number 40, ride Spaceship Earth. The opening day Epcot ride in the giant golf ball, quote unquote, don't get mad, is a must-do. Classic Disney animatronics make this one iconic, and while its planned refurb has been postponed, you'll want to check out the original version before it gets a big update if you can. There's no updated time frame on when the ride may change. It's getting a new storyline and some new scenes. But either way, it's the icon of the park and worth a ride. Number 41, ride something new. If you haven't been to Disney World recently, there are a whole lot of new rides. Rise of the Resistance and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway are the newest additions, and they're both in Hollywood Studios. If you've been on those already, don't worry, because there's more new on the way. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is near construction completion, though we're still waiting on a new opening date since it was postponed following the park closures. Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind in Epcot, and the Tron Coaster in Magic Kingdom should both still be opening sometime in 2021 for Disney World's big 50th anniversary. Number 42, sleep in. Every day at Disney World shouldn't be go, go, go. It's vacation, y'all. You should take some time to relax a bit too. Start one day a bit later, order room service, or just relax by the pool. Taking one day off from visiting the parks can help you keep up your energy for your entire vacation. Disney World involves a lot of walking. And for a lot of families, there's a lot of spending and a lot of emotion. So taking a day off from it all, getting away from the drama, sometimes that's exactly what you need. Number 43, spend an entire day outside the parks. Even if you don't spend your whole day relaxing at the resort, you can do a lot without ever stepping foot into a Disney World theme park. Remember when I talked about this when we were talking about the monorail resorts? Disney Springs is full of shopping and dining that can occupy more than one full day, or opt for a unique and unexpected activity like horseback riding at Fort Wilderness. Disney World also has 2 mini golf courses, 3 full golf courses, spas, and more. Number 44, eat like a kid. Chicken nugs, corn dogs, Mickey-shaped everything. Indulge a bit. You're on vacation. If there's one place where it's totally okay to act and eat like a kid, it's Disney World. Ordering off the kids' menu is a-okay if you're an adult. It's super easy at quick service locations, just order it. And at table service restaurants, they may make a larger adult-sized portion of a kid's entree for you, but you should still be able to order it. Number 45, ride the Magic Kingdom Railroad. It may not be open at the moment, but you must do it at least once. Walt loved trains. He even had a rather large miniature train in his backyard. The railroads in Magic Kingdom and Disneyland Park are quintessential parts of Disney history. Plus, they help you get around the park when your feet are tired. We love the railroad. We can't wait till it opens again in Disney World. Number 46, eat like an adult. If chicken nugs aren't your thing, or even if they are, try going out for a fancy meal at Disney World. You got plenty of options. If the uber fancy Victoria and Albert's isn't for you, I get it. Disney has plenty of signature restaurants, California Grilled, Chico, Le Cellier, loads of restaurants in Disney Springs that are more upscale like Morimoto Asia, Paddlefish, Haleo, and more. Read up on all of it in our ebook. Again, you can grab the DFB guide to Walt Disney World Dining over at dfbstore.com. Use that code YouTube for a discount. Number 47, go Soarin' around the world. Request section B1 on this awesome EPCOT ride that everyone in the family will love. Well, unless you're not a fan of heights, then we may have some problems. The tech is awesome, it's simple but breathtaking, and it's one of our team's favorite rides in all of Disney World. Did you get the tip to request B1? Request B1. You'll thank us. Number 48, spot as many animals as you can on the Tree of Life. The iconic center of Animal Kingdom has 300 plus animals carved into the trunk. So how many can you spot? There are trails that wind down to the base of the tree. Usually people don't even know they're there, so they're often pretty abandoned, honestly. And you can go back there and feel like you're getting right up close to that tree. So check them out to see some of the real live animals who live there and get up close to those intricate carvings. Number 49, see the Festival of Fantasy Parade. Another one that is not running right now, but it will very likely be back, and it's a great parade that you should make time for, even if you don't consider yourself a parade person. We'd suggest watching it from where the parade kicks off in Frontierland by Splash Mountain, so you can hop on rides as soon as the parade passes while everyone else is still watching. Number 50, eat a cupcake. Of all the sweet treats in Disney World, cupcakes are some of the most eye-catching and often they're pretty delicious. Like that fall flavors cupcake at Gasparilla Island Grill with apple pie filling, or the jumbo not so poison apple cupcake at Main Street Bakery right now. There are so many options from classic designs and simple flavors to over the top and unique holiday and seasonal cupcakes. We cover them all on DisneyFoodblog.com, so check in to see our favorites right before your trip. Some of the best places to find them, Main Street Bakery, Contempo Cafe, and when they're open, the All-Star Resorts. Whew, how many of these have you done? Did you find some new activities or snacks to add to your must-do list for your next Disney vacation? While everyone's Disney World vacation is unique and special, there are a few things that are just quintessentially Disney that we've got to recommend that everyone try at least once. Now don't forget, if you didn't take notes and you want a copy of this full list sent straight to your inbox, head to disneyfoodblog.com/50best, 50best, for a free printable download just by signing up for our also free newsletter. Thanks for listening, you guys, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.